Good morning, my friends. I'm Clover, and this is Genuinely Approachable Sudoku. And today we are solving Soy Sauce by Philip Newman. This has got, the visual theme is unmatched, first of all. This is a very, very cute puzzle. But second of all, it has a couple of different rules, so I'm just going to go over them at the beginning. So we have normal Sudoku rules, so we're placing the digits 1 through 9, once each in each row, each column, and each outlined 3 by 3 region. And then also there are 3 different types of line constraint in the grid. We have this single kind of pink line, which is a Renban. That means that the digits along it are a set of consecutive numbers in any order. So it could be like 3, 5, 6, 4. This line is a region sum line, so you notice it crosses into various different regions of the grid. Within each of those regions, the sum of the digits along the line has to be the same. So like whatever the sum of these 2 digits is, it has to be the same as the sum of these 3 digits, and it has to be the same as the sum of these 4 digits, and so on. Finally, this is a German whispers line. Digits along a German whispers line, if they are adjacent along the line, they have to have a difference of 5 or more. And that has the side effect of causing them to alternate between low and high, because the low digits 1, 2, 3, 4 are the only options that are ever 5 away from 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to start with the German whispers line, actually, because this has caught my attention, because I know which remaining digits I have down here. I've used 4, 5, 6, and 8, so I still need 1, 2, 3, 7, and 9. So what stands out to me there is that I have 3 low digits, and so because I have to alternate high and low, the low digits are going to have to go here, and then the 7 and 9 are going to go there. Whatever this is has to be able to go next to both 7 and 9. 3 can't go next to 7 because that's only a difference of 4, so we're going to put 1 or 2 in the middle. So now for you guys, I'm going to highlight all of the high digits on the German whispers line. And we're going to see if we can identify where kind of we can narrow down high versus low. So these are going to be high. So we already have 6 and 7 high there. So we need 8 and 9 for high digits in that region. And then the remaining cells in the region are going to be 2, 3, and 4. That can't be a 2, and it also can't be a 4, because 4 is not allowed to go in between 8 and 9, because 4 can't go next to 8. That's too close to 8. So that's going to be our 3. And then that eliminates 3 from this cell, which puts a 3 here. 3 can't go next to 7, so that's my 9, and that's my 7, and then that resolves this. Now if I look at this column, I have to place a high digit here, and there's only one high digit left in the column is 7. So that'll go between a 1 and a 2. My last digit at the top of this column is going to be a 3. In this column, I still need a 2, a 4, and a 9, and only one of those is high, so it's got to go right there. That'll be a 4, a 2, and a 4. And right here, I need 5, 6, and 8 to finish off this column. And that is pretty much the rightmost 3 columns in this puzzle. Now let's finish off the German whispers line if we can. The digit that goes next to 3 other than 9 is 8, because 8 is exactly 5 away from 3. These guys are going to be high as well. That can't be a 6 because it sees a 6. That can't be a 9 because it sees a 9. It can't be a 6 because if it was a 6, 6 can only ever go next to 1. That's the only digit in Sudoku that's at least 5 away from 6 is 1. And therefore it would have to be in between 2 1s, which is a problem because it would put 2 1s in the same column. So that's got to be a 7, and that's a 9. 7 goes in between 1 and 2. So that is our German whispers line. And now the next most suspicious thing I'm seeing is this, because I now know exactly what digits go here. And so I know their sum. So that's not 5 or 6, that's not 5, but I do know these 4 digits are 1, 3, 5, and 6. And 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 15. So I know that the sum of these is 15, 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 and so on. So let's start up here. These sum to 15, so they're either 6 plus 9 or 7 plus 8. And because of the 7 and 9 in rows 2 and 3, I can make some quick eliminations. And I also have a 9 down here, so I know this is a 8 and 7. Pardon me, just had a little bit of a sneezing fit and managed to pause in time. These guys are going to sum to 15. There's no 8 in them, so they are 6 plus 9, which go like that. And now if we look at this Renban, it has an 8 and a 9 on it, so it must be 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the 6 and 7 are going to go there and there. That's not a 6 either, so there is our 6 in region 3. It is in row 2. Now this column has a 5 and a 6 in it, so that's a 1. And the last digit in the column is going to be a 3. Now in this column we still need a 1, so it can only go there. And we need a 4 to finish off the column. So now the digits that we still have remaining here are 4, 6, 7, and 8. Those can't be 4 and 8 by Sudoku. And my 3 digits that sum to 15 are 3, 4, and 8. That is exactly correct. Here, I need these guys to sum to 15, meaning that these guys sum to 14. So these are either 5 plus 9, which is actually impossible because I have 5 and 9 in both of these rows, or what it actually is, which is 6 plus 8, and that resolves the 4 and the 8. The remaining digits in this row are going to be 5 and 9, and here we're going to have a 4 and a 7. Now, finally, we need to make a sum of 15 along this line. We know there's going to be a 7 along the line. In fact, the only position for 7 in region 7 is right there. So now we have a sum of 11, so we need 4 more, and that's going to have to be 1 and 3, just like that. The last digit in this row is going to be 9 to finish it off. And in this region, I'm going to need a 2 and a 6, and that is going to resolve this. The 9 will resolve my 5 and 9 here. The 6 right there will resolve my 6 and 7 there. And let us finish off with a little classic Sudoku. This is a naked 5. That resolves this 5-8 pair. We still need a 3 and 4 to finish this column. I'll just pencil mark those. This is a naked 2. That's the only digit that can possibly go there. Finish off that column with 1 and 9. Here I need a 2 and a 1. And in this column, I'm going to need 3 and 8, like that, and that resolves the 3 and the 4. And here I need a 5 and a 4. And that is how you solve Philip Newman's lovely soy sauce. He's promised us this is the last puzzle from his series of kind of in-joke titles from SudokuCon 2025, which shout out to all of you who joined us at SudokuCon 2025. We had an awesome time. And I will see you again in just a couple of days.